All right, so we're on Whole30 day 2. My hair, oh Lord, it's the end of the day. Oh Lordy. Anyway, um, so today hasn't been that bad. I did have a little bit of a rough patch about midday, and it was more of just I felt really bloated, and I think it's from eating um, all the fruits and vegetables because I do eat fruits and vegetables on a daily basis anyway, but I mean I'm eating so much more, so many more, bigger quantities of fruits and vegetables. So I think that's where the bloatiness came from. Um, but it's went away. Like I don't feel bloaty anymore. I actually feel it is 5:37, January the 8th, and I actually feel pretty good. I feel pretty energized. Um, there may be a slight headache trying to stir, if you know what I mean. You know how sometimes it just kind of like, maybe I'm going to get a headache, maybe I'm not. All right, so I'm not, see now I don't like even feel like I have a headache. Just kind of one of those things. I think it's the sugar that I'm not consuming. My body's used to it. I was able to drink over a half a cup of coffee with some almond coke and coconut milk mixture, and so I think that's helped too because now I'm not having like caffeine withdrawals. Breakfast was good. I just like made kind of like a mini salad. It had spinach, kale, and an assortment of other greens that I don't remember. But anyway, had that, fried eggs on top, and it was actually really good. Loved it. And an apple, half of an apple. I shared half of an apple with my son. Lunch was leftovers from yesterday's dinner, so it was the sweet potato chili thing that was very good. And I had, I don't think I had some carrots, raw carrots, because I didn't eat fruit with it. And then I had a banana later in the day, and then for breakfast, good Lord if I can get on it, for dinner we had a Moroccan chicken inspired type thing. It's out of their cookbook, but I kind of did it a little different. I really like to try to put my own spin on some things. So we had that with summer squash and zucchini, and then I put it on top of rice cauliflower, and I'll tell you what, it was pretty good. Everybody ate it and liked it. So no brain fog. I've thought well today. I don't think I'm going to end up with a headache. I really don't. I don't feel it now like at all, so we'll see. I mean, I'm starting to wind down, but it's in the evening, but I still feel pretty good. So day 2, Whole30 success. The one thing that does get me, and so commercials, I try not to watch commercials, and if I'm on Facebook or Instagram, I try to scroll past the good recipes and snacks and yummy things that people are showing me to get past them so I don't think about them. One thing I did stop on, and it really broke my heart, was someone had made a strawberry jelly roll. Oh, it looked so good, but that's okay. One day I can have that again probably, or some variation of that. But today I'm not, and I'm okay with that. So that's it for the update for day 2. So I'm gonna say day 2 Whole30 a success. Yeah. All right. So we'll see how day 3 treats me. Hi guys, it is in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago. Just let myself wake up for a while. I'm on the treadmill. I'm hopping on here for a quick minute because I forgot to update yesterday. So yesterday was the third day on the Whole30, and the tiredness has definitely kicked in. I mean, I was so tired all day long. I still went through and got everything I needed to get done. I got it done. Took my mama grocery shopping and pick up a few things for her. Let her do her errands that she needed to do. Came home, still cooked dinner for my family. Had family movie night. Let's see. Eating yesterday was, well, I meant to bring stuff with me when I was out with my mom, and I forgot. So I bought a banana and a flavored water that doesn't have any sugar in it. No, it's just water and flavoring. It's called Hint. It's pretty good. It's watermelon flavor. And I had a salad, no dressing for lunch. Meat in it with nothing on it. No condiments, no bread, no cheese, nothing like that. It ended up being pretty good. I mean, I was okay with it. Then breakfast yesterday was eggs of some sort. I don't remember right now. Was eggs. Oh, eggs with the like sausage rolls, or not rolls, links type things that you can have on the Whole30 approved ones. So we had those, and we had a taco salad last night. So all in all, and we did have, I made a little trail mix for a snack. As far as fruit goes, I had an apple and a banana yesterday, I think. Yeah. Drinking, I just drank water yesterday. Oh, I drank an unsweet tea at the restaurant we went to, because I just wanted something different. So now, today I woke up and I'm so tired. I just want to get back to bed and go back to sleep. Not going to do that. So anyway, I'm not going to update you on today because I just am starting my day. So I just wanted to update for day 3. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so update on the Whole30 day 4. So February 10th. My tired feeling, because I put on here a little earlier about feeling tired when I first woke up. I kind of like, as soon as I got up and awake, I exercised. I took a minute, drank a cup of coffee, just woke up basically, and I've been like fine all day. I'm not tired. I mean, I'm getting tired. It's the evening now. So I did feel a little bloated again today around midday, but that feeling again went away. Sorry, the glare from my TV is right in my glasses. Let's see if I can make that any better. Okay, let's see. No, here, let me turn my TV off. So the glare. There we go. Okay, I had blue squares on my glass lenses. Okay, so trying to make this a quick update. So breakfast was, I should start writing these down because sometimes I just don't remember because the days just blur together. Okay, so breakfast obviously was some kind of an egg. What was it? Eggs. Oh, with avocado and homemade salsa or pico de gallo. I don't know if I say that right. Made, and they were absolutely delicious. That was already one of my favorite breakfasts before I even started this though, so no surprise, I loved it. Lunch was a chicken salad with homemade ranch dressing, which was delicious. Dinner, I had leftovers from my Moroccan chicken that we had a couple nights ago, and I just shredded the chicken up. It was already seasoned with the Moroccan seasonings, which was basically, I got it out of one of the cookbooks. It was basically like ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, cumin, and I don't remember what else, but it's in one of the Whole30 cookbooks. Or you might, I don't know if the Whole30 site has their recipes on it, but it was like Morocco chicken and something, I don't know. But anyway, it was really good chicken. So this time what I did was I put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, put a little bit of onions in there and kind of just sauteed them. Made them transparent, you know, and then I added in the chicken to get it warm again, and Brussels sprouts. And I put a lid on it and let that cook until the Brussels sprouts started getting tender. When they were close to getting tender, but not quite tender, I threw in some cherry tomatoes. I just cut them in half and threw them in, fresh ones. And then once the Brussels sprouts got all the way soft, not like mushy soft, but you know, soft enough to eat, I threw in fresh spinach and then just let it cook for a few more minutes, seasoned it with salt and pepper, and it was delicious. And I also made sweet potato chips to go with it. They didn't come out quite as the recipe said, but they were still really good. So that was dinner. What have I snacked on today? Oh, and I've had an orange and fruit cocktail for fruits today. I forgot that, you know, you can use canned fruits as long as they have no sugar added to them. So they're just in their own natural juices or water. You can use canned fruits. So that's what I did. I opened up a can of fruit cocktail and had that with breakfast. Had an orange with dinner. Oh, I made boiled eggs, and I had a boiled egg for afternoon snack. So I've drunk 2 cups of coffee today. I drank one this morning, and just sounded so good to have a cup of coffee this evening. I'm really liking like the coffee flavor without all the sugary, creamy stuff. So I'm really looking forward to getting just like a better brand and seeing if there really is a difference or if Walmart holds up to the same, you know. Also, one thing I have noticed, I know I'm only 4 days in, I haven't noticed any weight loss or losing any weight or anything like that. I haven't weighed myself. I'm not counting calories because you're not supposed to do that stuff. I'm sure by the end of it I will have lost something though, because I've changed the way I'm eating. But one thing I did notice was how delicious vegetables are without being smothered in a dressing. Yeah, because basically, I know I really loved ranch dressing, Italian dressing, creamy Italian dressing. I think those were my 3. Those are about the 3 that I use, and I love the taste of them. So I would really, you know, put on quite a bit of them. Or if I dipped vegetables in them, you know, most of the vegetable had to be covered in the dressing. And so basically I was tasting the dressing with a little bit of vegetable in there. Well, I'm not necessarily, if I do dip, I dip in my homemade dressing. And it's a very subtle taste. It's not an overpowering taste. But you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. But I found myself, I don't really need it. Like radishes, we bought fresh radishes, and oh my, are they delicious just on their own. The taste of celery, tomatoes. I never realized how wonderful tomatoes were. I mean, I've always liked tomatoes, but I mean, I popped one of those halves of cherry tomatoes in my mouth when I was cutting them up, and I was like, oh, this tomato is delicious. So I don't know, just something that I'm like observing now. My tastes are already changing in day 4. So, well, this update's getting kind of long on day 4. So I'm going to cut it out here. So far, so good. I am starting to get tired. It's 6:30, but I've done a lot today. And, all right, so I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, guys, Whole30 day 5. So it's not been a complete week yet, but I think what I'm going to do with these videos is on Fridays do a recap of the week. So that will include the weekend before, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's my plan. Yeah, it hasn't been horrible this far. Today 5, January the 11th. The brain fog has been there today. Not super horrible, but I have had some brain fog. Not midday. It wasn't even midday. It was after midday. I would say 3, 4 o'clock. I was exhausted. I had horrible brain fog. I don't know. It just wasn't pleasant, but it only lasted a couple hours, and I still have some I still feel kind of foggy, but nothing bad, and so I'm okay. I'm fine. I didn't have any bloating today, no headaches. It's just overall been a pretty good day. So, wrapping up the whole week and looking back on it, yesterday I had told you that vegetables have a really good taste just on their own. And today when I made turkey burgers, I couldn't put all the mayonnaise and ketchup and cheese on it. So we had turkey burgers, and I threw a few spices in, like onion powder and garlic powder, and I put a little, I make homemade taco seasoning, and it's only with the spices that are in my cabinet, and there's nothing bad in it. So I threw just a little bit of that in just to give it a little flavor. And so I just fried those up on the stove in some olive oil. Delicious. They were delicious. Now I did have a little bit of mustard on it. It's sugar-free, and there was no sugar in this mustard, or none of the ingredients that you're not supposed to have. And I had banana peppers on it, onions, and green peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers. So those did accompany the hamburger, but it was so good. Like, I couldn't believe the flavor without the bun, without the cheese, without the ketchup and the mayonnaise. And I thought, man, this is gonna be a boring burger. It was not. It did not disappoint. So and then I had a butternut squash, and I hadn't cooked yet. We're supposed to go to the store tomorrow. Don't know if that's going to happen or not, because we're also supposed to get 5 to 7 inches of snow tomorrow. So we may have to try to squeeze by on what we have tomorrow and go to the store Sunday. If it's not too bad out, we're going to get up early and go tomorrow morning. But like I said, I don't know what the snow is going to look like tomorrow morning. So I had a butternut squash, and I've had it for 2 weeks, and I didn't want it to go bad. So I was like, what am I going to do with this butternut squash? And I thought, well, I guess I could cook it for dinner, because we do like butternut squash. We had it not too long ago. During Christmas time, I had bought one just because I wanted to see what it tasted like. And we like butternut squash. I need to stop saying so much. So what I did with it was I made butternut squash soup. My hubby said it was okay. My son did not like it, but he's not a big squash person. He doesn't like, he never, it's not been one of his stronger vegetables that he likes, which is fine. I didn't like it until I was an adult. I didn't like it as a child either. But now I really like squash, and the butternut squash soup was delicious to me, okay? And I don't know if I was just stretching because I haven't had my favorite comfort foods in a while, but it tasted a little just a little bit like some cheesy potato soup to me. I was like, oh, this is delicious. Oh my gosh, this is so good. My husband's like, yeah, it's okay. And David was like, no, I'm not having nothing to do with it. He did taste it, but he just didn't like the taste. So we had that, and then I cut up a potato and baked some homemade fries. So basically it's like strips of a baked potato. I did sprinkle a little olive oil, so a little bit got crispy, but nothing like a French fry. Didn't use a ton of olive oil, just a little bit. I actually probably should have coated the pan with olive oil. I did not. I just kind of sprinkled some on the fries and then they stuck. But anyway, that's not even what I meant to tell you. But I feel like my nose is running. It's not. Nothing is coming out of it. I just feel like it's going to. I'm going to get a tissue just in case it starts. Let's see. Maybe I'll make my feel better. Okay. So sorry. Okay, so for breakfast we had, it's getting slim pickings because like I said, tomorrow is officially grocery store day, and when we get to where grocery store day is, we're always like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is kind of slim pickings. I usually have dinners for those days, but breakfast, lunches, and any kind of snack we want, it's like whatever there is what we'll have. So today I was really low on, I'm almost completely out of vegetables, and we're getting close to being completely out of fruit. Holy moly, we ate a lot of fruit and vegetables just in this 1 week. So I was out of avocados, so I couldn't even put an avocado on my egg. Oh, I love eggs and avocado. Love them, love them. So we had eggs. And what else did we have with our eggs? I don't even remember. Oh, I gave my husband a serving of the fruit salad that I had for, I think it was lunch the day before, or breakfast the day before. I can't remember. So I gave him a serving of that and a little handful of raisins because, like I said, we're low on food. So it just gets to the point where we're just like, okay, at least it's healthy. It was kind of a lot of fruit overload there, but we still stayed on the Whole30, plan. We didn't eat anything we weren't supposed to. For lunch we had, I made a tuna salad. Ooh, yeah, it was delicious too. So I got a can of tuna. I get the tuna in water, and I read on it, there's nothing in it that I'm not supposed to have. So I got that. I put some of my homemade, just a little bit. You don't need, like I said, the homemade ranch dressing, it's from the Whole30 cookbook. You do not need a lot of it. A little bit goes a long way. And in fact, I think if you put too much on, it wouldn't taste as good. So I put 2 teaspoons, not even tablespoons, I put 2 teaspoons in my can of tuna, or I put it in a bowl, but in my tuna, and I mixed it up so I had that creamy ranch dressing on it. And then I put in green peppers and onions, and then I topped it with a boiled egg. It was so good. And we had a small bowl of riced cauliflower left over from a dinner a couple nights ago, so I just went ahead and heated that up and ate that as a vegetable. I just added a little salt and pepper to it. Nothing major. Then I don't think I ate a fruit for lunch. And for breakfast I had a little bit more of the fruit salad and the eggs. I didn't have any raisins until later on. I had a snack of a few raisins and just a little bit of pecans. That was it, because I didn't want to, overdo it. And raisins and pecans together are very good. So then dinner, I done told you what dinner was, and it was delicious. Everybody cleaned their plates. I got a little bit of soup left over that me and my husband can eat tomorrow for lunch, and 3 turkey burgers left over, so it's enough for each of us to have one of those. And I'll just have to scrape together whatever else I have in there to put with it. Hopefully we can get to the store tomorrow. Hopefully. I do have a chicken thawing in the refrigerator to put in the crock pot tomorrow, a whole chicken. So we're going to have a whole chicken, and, depending if we go to the store, if not, I don't know what else we're having. No, we'll have eggs probably for breakfast. So that was my daily meal today, our daily meals, me and my husband both. I need to ask him how he's been feeling, but so far he's been normal. He hasn't been any more irritable than he already usually is, and neither have I felt, and just normally. He hasn't been, I haven't noticed anything, he hasn't said he has a headache. He hasn't said, we had bananas before bed, bananas and blueberries, frozen bananas and blueberries, before bed, and I don't know what happened, but he got indigestion from that. So I'm thinking maybe the bananas, because they're kind of heavy, so maybe not bananas before he goes to bed. So that's something that I can just work on, And then that's the only thing that's it. That's the only complaint that he has had so far, and he's loved everything he's ate. He's been happy. We have used, oh, I forgot, for my husband's lunch, I put in a Lara bar, the apple pie one, because like I said, we were low on things. So he had the tuna salad, he had a Lara bar, and I know I put him some vegetables in there, but I don't know what. I think I put him carrots and cucumbers because that's what we had. So, yeah, I think that's what he had. I can't remember exactly. But funny thing, okay, I'm just gonna put this on here because I think it's kind of funny. A while back ago, we tried the Lara bars, like months ago, and we got the apple pie and the cashew cookie one. It was in a box, and they were like the mini ones, and I got those just for us to try because they're supposed to be healthier, and they're not, no added sugars, because the dates is what makes it sweet. And I couldn't stomach them. Like, I thought they were the nastiest things in the world. Like, I told my husband I would never buy those again. Him and my son both thought they were fine. They liked them. I couldn't handle it. So I bought them this time thinking, well, at least it'll be something for my husband to have. And if I absolutely have to grab one, at least, if I'm really hungry, I will eat it. It'd be something in my stomach if I had to grab it if I was going out somewhere and didn't want to get, off plan. So the other day I did go out somewhere, and I forgot to say that when I got home, I was hungry. No, when did I eat that? I can't remember when I ate it. I ate a Lara bar. It was delicious. Delicious. The cashew cookie, I've tried both of them so far. I had one earlier in the week and one later in the week, and they were both delicious. I was like, oh my gosh, how could I have not liked these when I tried them before? These are so good. I don't know if it's because, like, I am so craving something else, and so just something like that. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of funny. I don't know where I was going with that story, but I just thought it was kind of funny that, couldn't stand them. Now I think they're great. So we don't need a bunch of those things or anything, but I am going to keep them around for, like I said, for like emergencies. And that's another thing I've been thinking of, because it takes a lot of my day to prepare the food for me and my husband and my son, to make sure that he's got breakfast and lunch for the next day, because I don't get up with him. He gets up at like 5. I can't function at 5 in the morning on a daily basis. So I don't get up till about 7. And so I want to make sure that he has breakfast in the fridge for him, and his lunch made and ready to go too before he goes to work. So I do that the day before. And of course, prepping for dinner. It's a lot of prep work. It's a lot of work. It's taken up a lot of my time. But I told my husband, I said, too, it's because it's so new to me. I'm not used to cutting butternut squash. I'm not used to preparing this and that. Making the butternut squash soup wasn't really that bad. I didn't exactly know what I was doing, but follow directions and it tasted great. So I think I'm going to try to wrap this up because I still got to put all the days together. So I think what I'm going to do next week is, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to try, I don't know if I'll get every day, but at least some days give you a picture of what we're eating, and then still do the updates every day. So yeah, I haven't noticed my clothes being any looser, so that's okay. I'm not doing it for the weight loss. Actually, I am kind of doing it for the weight loss too, because if I eat healthier and I'm a little more active, then, the weight will come off. And so, yeah. So I am, I can't say that I'm not doing it for weight loss too, but I am. but I want to be healthier. I want to eat healthier. And I'm enjoying healthy foods. And my husband did say, "Oh my gosh, you're giving me more vegetables." It was the other day. He's like, "What?" And I'm like, yeah, you eat a lot of meat and vegetables and a little bit of fruit, a little bit of fats. And as far as I know, so far, everything we've ate has been Whole30 compliant. I could be wrong. I'm not a professional at this. I'm not being counseled, so I'm not being told what to buy. I've had to look a ton of things up online. I've had to look into YouTube videos. I've read the books. Just trying my best to be as Whole30-ish as I can. And it's not easy. You have to read all your labels, all of them. You got to read them all because they put sugar in everything. But just about everything, at least. Yep. And then also, oh, I know where I was going when I was telling you all the prep work I was doing was as we continue on with this, I'll probably get, a groove going. Like what I would suggest, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my son. I clean the house. I take care of everything around here. And this preparing the food is taking a lot of my time up. So what I'm going to try to do is organize my time a little better. So maybe on Monday or Sunday or Tuesday, if it has to be, just all morning chopping the vegetables that need to be chopped, preparing this or that I can already, like get things ahead. Like if I'm making the ranch dressing, or they have like a barbecue sauce you can make, and just other things. If I need these sauces, prepare just that day, just take that day out to prepare everything. So that way for the rest of the week, I don't have to, every day I'm not trying to make something. So I'm gonna try that to help us. And I'm also gonna try to find a few more things that are already made that are compliant, because they are out there. It just takes some searching and research to find them. And also look at your packaging and what you're grabbing when you shop, because we bought the chicken and sausage link type things, and I thought I got 2 packs of those. I did not. I got a pack of chicken and sausage, and I got a pack of like a spicy one, chipotle or something like that. And I pulled it out, and I'm like, where did this come from? Pulled it out of the freezer, and I'm like, where did this come from? And I'm like, well, okay, well maybe we can still have it. So I flipped it over. It has sugar in it. So I can save it when I'm not, like once I'm done going through, I can't eat stuff like that sometimes. So I'm either going to save it, or maybe one of my kids will eat it. I have 2 older boys. They might like it. Actually, I think my middle son, Justin, would probably love it. I may pass it on to him, because we're not real hot, spicy people anyway. All right, so this video is like getting way too long. So Whole30, 5 days in, going good. Going strong so far. We will see you again tomorrow. Actually, I'm probably going to get these videos out once a week, so I'll see you again next week. Bye guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, I would feel free to put comments down below. I will answer as well as I can. I'm not an expert, and if you've done it, tell me how you're doing on it, or how you did on it, or whatever. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to get more of my updates. All right guys, I'll see you later. Bye.